Contemporary rational choice approach. According to the contemporary rational choice approach, law violating behavior occurs when an offender decides to risk breaking the law after considering both personal factors, the need for money, revenge, thrills, and entertainment, and situational factors, i.e., how well a target is protected and the efficiency of the local police force. People who believe that the risks of crime outweigh the rewards may decide to go straight. If they think they are likely to be arrested and punished, they are more likely to seek treatment and turn their lives around than risk criminal activities. The decision to forego crime is reached when the potential criminal believes that risks outweigh rewards. People will forego crime if, after a careful evaluation of the circumstances, they conclude that they stand a good chance of being caught and punished. They fear the consequences of punishment. They risk losing the respect of their peers, damaging their reputations, and experiencing feelings of guilt or shame. The risk of apprehension outweighs the profit and/or pleasure of crime. Limitations of the rational theory. Is crime rational? What about common crimes of theft and violence? Are these criminal acts rational or unplanned, haphazard, and spontaneous? Not every act is rational. But most criminals appear to have done a cost-benefit analysis before choosing to commit crime. It is relatively easy to show that some crimes are the product of rational, objective thought, especially when they involve an ongoing criminal conspiracy centered on economic gain. The stock market manipulations of Enron and WorldCom executives, the drug dealings of international cartels, and the gambling operations of organized crime bosses all demonstrate a reasoned analysis of market conditions, interests, and risks. Even small-time wheeler dealers are guided by their rational assessment of the likelihood of apprehension and take pains to avoid detection. Conclusion. The early explanations of causes of crime laid emphasis on supernatural and superstitious things that caused criminal behavior. The methods used for investigation and punishment were also based on superstitions like trial by combat and trial by ordeal. On the other hand, classical and rational choice criminologists like Beccaria hold the view that criminals are rational actors who plan their crimes, fear punishment, and deserve to be penalized for their misdeeds. In a 1975 book that came to symbolize renewed interest in classical views, Thinking About Crime, political scientist James Q. Wilson debunked the view that crime was a function of external forces, such as poverty, that could be altered by government programs. Instead, he argued, efforts should be made to reduce criminal opportunity by deterring would-be offenders and incarcerating known criminals. People who are likely to commit crime, he maintained, lack inhibition against misconduct, value the excitement and thrills of breaking the law, have a low stake in conformity, and are willing to take greater chances than the average person. If they could be convinced that their actions will bring severe punishment, only the totally irrational would be willing to engage in crime.